Good morning, everybody. It is Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches. It is Sunday, the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo, and the 5th day of Maynia. So, normally, as soon as I end the last one, I do the check-in for this one. I didn't do that this time. I said, you know what, I'm just going to keep stitching, and I will do a check-in post, do my starting of the vlog at my check-in, whatever. Anyway, so once again, thanks to stuff and things, I didn't get as much stitching done as I normally do. I did have a revelation though. A part of the reason I don't like linen, I stitch slower on it. I felt like I was constantly having to readjust where my needle was going through and just having all kinds of issues. But I still got quite a bit of stitching done. This is Haunted Mansion by Tiny Modernist. It was the stitch along last year that I bought as soon as, I think it was Lollipop Stitches, Lolly, that was talking about doing a SAL. I bought it, never joined. Never joined the SAL. So, anyways, it was my new start last night. This is the moon at the top of the pattern. And that's 407 stitches. That doesn't include all the frogging I did last night either. So, it was actually way more stitches if you count the fact that there were stitches there that you no longer see. But I didn't count like that. So, I never did get to the heart ornament. I don't have time now. It is 5:43. My relief will be here within the next hour. So I'm going to work on organizational stuff instead of more stitching. But here is that. And yeah, so that's the beginning of today. Tonight I will be home. We will spin for another new start. I'm telling you, most of my new starts are at the beginning of the month. And then maybe even get to a whip tonight. I don't know. It really depends on Letter of Fortune because those 400 stitches bought me 2 A's. And we'll have to see what I get next. I think I'm going to go for ends. I hope I don't lose any. It's like right now I'm sitting at like 3 entries, I think. But if I make a wrong guess, I start all over. I go bankrupt. Just like Wheel of Fortune, right? When you land on the little bankrupt thing. So, we'll see. I will check in with y'all tonight. Y'all have a great stitching time. Good morning, y'all. It is a little after midnight, but I had to get my Game of Thrones in before I could stop and record. So, here we are. Okay, so first I'll show you my start. It's a little bit because I had to switch over to House Stark when I was watching Game of Thrones. But I'll be continuing to work on it because I need 600 total stitches tonight. And I'm not there. I haven't counted how many this is, but remember, this is Mean Mother by Lizzie Kate. And so this first box will say How to Be. So I'm not sure how many stitches that is, but I'm sure I've got plenty more to go to get to 600. Even with what I got accomplished on House Stark. Move around so that the lighting's not as bad. This, I put 146 stitches in. I probably put a lot more, but I only count them when I cross them. So if I go all the way down the road, one direction, and I don't have time to do the other direction, I don't count them. So I could probably have quite a bit more, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So this is where this one's at. Remember, this is the last page. And like this is the end of the last page. I got all the way down to the end and I've started working back this way. So yeah, I think we only have 3 episodes left. So I'm hoping I can get that done in 3 episodes. We'll see. So, oh, I did do a complete conversion on Mean Mother. I realized I hadn't kitted up the threads and stuff, the DMC for it yet, and went, you know what, I purchased all this fancy floss for a reason, right? So I pulled out my Victorian mottos and switched some colors around. So I'll just show you a few of them. because it's a mess right now. Let's see. So this is that gold border you saw. This is Antique Maze by Victoria Motto. I guess it was February's one of those colors. Maybe if I'm also holding my camera, so that's not helping. Sorry if I'm moving too much. Vlog styles, yo. Okay. We got this Antique Maze. It's beautiful golden color. I'm seeing a slight variegation in it where it's a little darker than others. Instead of white, I'm using Lovebird, which is like a white with a light pink mixed in. It's so pretty. I cannot wait to use it. And it's mostly for lines and stuff, so no big deal. Why do I feel like the camera's just going wherever it wants? Okay, this is Cavern Moss. It's going to be the green in the tree and wherever else there's green. I did change a color completely. Like for the most part, I tried to stick around the same thing. That's not completely true, but anyway. There's some turquoise houses on the pattern, or turquoise house and some turquoise accents. I'm changing it to this lavender. It's called the Lotus Flower. It's equal to DMC 210. So there's that. The dark brown I pretty much kept. This is Rustic Road. It's very similar to 3371. So I'll be using that. The pinks that are in it, because there's like some flowers and stuff, will be this Summer Carnation. This is comparable to DMC 603. There's one that's a little bit orange. It's going to become out quite a bit orange. And this is Summer Desert. And then some of the writing, as you saw, is this. This is, I believe it's called Red Velvet. I haven't put the little tag back on it yet because I was using it. And then a Color and Cotton, which actually I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one or not, because I think I misunderstood the pattern a little bit. But anyway, this is Pickle by Color and Cotton. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to get back to stitching. Yeah. I thought I was going to I might get up and switch a load of laundry or something. But then I'm going to get back to stitching because I have to stitch 600 stitches tonight. And I'm not there yet. So I will, I hope y'all had a fantastic Sunday, a relaxing Sunday. I hope you got to stitch a ton. And happy Maynia, happy stitching. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hey there, everybody. So as I was putting my video together to upload, I realized that I didn't hit the record button. So I had started to record at the beginning of the evening, and my son started yelling at his game, and so I thought I turned off the record, went and talked to him, came back and hit the record button, but apparently I didn't. So you saw where I got progress on my whip, but you did not see where I spun it. So unfortunately I can't show you that again. I just wanted to explain why the video looks so funky. Spun Mean Mother by Lizzie Kate. That's what I showed you where I grabbed all the Victoria Motto flosses. That is 28 count Lugana in the colorway Gaia by Under the Sea Fabrics. That's something I told you beforehand. And so I was trying to get 600 stitches in tonight because of Letter of Fortune. I had already guessed in. So then this time I guessed A, and I got 3 of them, so that's 600 stitches. And so I think that's everything I told you in the first clip. I hope tomorrow's video goes better. Y'all have a great stitching time, and I will check in tomorrow.